Hey, Sass. I'm here in traffic. You know firsthand that we don't know how to drive when it's rain because I see why there's a flood at the bottom of this hill that I'm going down, and people are taking their time. One of the lanes are flooded. See, look at me, about to come after the drivers and be like, y'all know how to drive in the rain. But you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about how we make memories, childhood memories. And, everyone doesn't have the story of positive, fun, good childhood memories because unfortunately a lot of us have experienced some childhood traumas that have shaped us to be the people we are today. But what I am, let me take these off because it's the glare. What I am happy about is that we have the option to learn from those memories and make new ones. A lot of the times people hide behind the notion that, oh well, this is what I'm used to, so this is what I do, or I don't know how to be anything else other than what I experience, which is not true. What you can do is just be the very opposite of what you experience. So for instance, if your childhood memories consist of negativity and abusive words and abusive behaviors, you make sure and you go the extra mile to make sure that you aren't that. Especially as parents, we want to give our children better than what we had, better than what we experienced. So, you can overcome those childhood traumas and be a great parent by creating great memories. I said all I had to say. I'm sitting here and on my way to an appointment, but throughout the week the kids are on summer vacay and from school. Well, not really, because I have them in some intensive courses to just make sure that their brain keeps working, and so that they stay afloat and fresh for the next school year. But on top of that, Jesus Christ, I don't think that I factored in the preteen teen years as a mom. I don't think that Jesus Christ. Listen, I be saying it all the time on my socials. I feel like I need counseling to be a great parent to a teenager. Like, I thank God for my village though, because I have some actually, out of all of my circle, I'm the one with the youngest kids. So everyone has older kids than me. And they just be helping me. They be like, oh yeah, you finna go through this. The teenage girl is different from the teenage boy. This is what you finna go through. Da, da, da. So basically, I'm trying to manage this parenting of two preteens and a toddler, okay? But then all the while, I'm trying to keep them busy, trying to keep their brains active, trying on top of creating memories, right? So I'm like, okay, I want you to take some intensive enrichment programs for school. We are going to, I have a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old. And so I'm like, okay, let's start looking into colleges. So we need to start researching HBCUs. Not that you have to go there, but I want you to be I want you to be knowledgeable of what they are and what they have to offer and the history of them. So a project that we are taking on this summer is to research HBCUs, different ones, and possibly visit a few if we can squeeze it in. So they have that, and then they have I was like, okay, all right, daughter doesn't want to do cheer this year, fine. You finna do something. Son don't want to do taekwondo, fine. You finna do something. Okay, let's learn an instrument. Daughter wants to learn guitar. My son, who has always loved drums, wants to go back to drums. That's fine. We finna get into that too. So I'm sitting here just thinking of things that they can do, things that they can do to keep them afloat. All the while trying to figure out, oh my gosh, like, all right, you know, we need to take 2 to 3 more family vacations before the year's out, be it long or short, because I'm very big on creating memories. Like, I am 40 and I can still remember my first vacation, my first trip to Disney, my first time on a plane. I can tell you stories about all the vacations that my grandmother took us on every year. I can tell you how we had a family portrait done every year. Just great memories. My grandmother created great memories because, again, it was based on, you know, a parent's heart. I want them to have more than I had at their age. So I hope that, you know, if you are a parent, even if you are a mentor, even if you don't have children, but you are well involved with children, I urge you to create memories because they will remember them for a lifetime, you know. And it's so funny because as a kid, I'm not gonna say I was spoiled. My mama told me never to say I was spoiled. She told me to say I was well loved, all right? Because spoiled cannot be used, and I was of much use, all right? But we were very fortunate. We were very fortunate to have the lifestyle that we had. But me, you know, these kids, they take it for granted. But it wasn't until I became an adult and I looked back and saw, oh wow, I had a pretty cool life. And you know, sometimes, not that we compare, well, we do compare, let's just be clear, but you know, you get around other people, you get into relationships where you merge into other families and you see the difference between your family and their family and how you grew up and how they grow up, and then you merge the two and you marry the two and you stay open-minded and you blend yours with theirs, and then new traditions, all the while remembering the memories, creating new memories, and carrying on tradition while creating your own new traditions. So I just wanted to stop by really quick and talk about that. Create memories. And let's just say, listen, let's just say it's not even about the kids. For me right now, it's about the kids, but create new memories for yourself. Create a memory. Start traditions within yourself to say, listen, this time every year, I'm going to do this. Once a month, I'm going to treat myself to a spa day. I'm going to hold an annual dinner for young girls for the da-da-da-da-da. Whatever. Create memories. Create memories, because in creating your memories, you impact the world. I don't even know if my grandmother knew what she was doing. Well, I think she did, because she just wanted best for her family. But it set the precedence of how I would carry that tradition and her legacy on. You know, so for instance, my brother and me and my brother are married, right? My mom is still like, what we doing for your birthday? And it's like, Mom, my brother's married. He's a whole man. And she'd be like, What we finna do for your birthday? Because that has been tradition. We've always put birthdays on a pedestal. Like, it's always been about celebrating birthdays. My aunt has a birthday. She is her birthday's on Christmas Eve, and it didn't matter. You know, you hear the stories like, oh, your birthday's on Christmas Eve, you only got one gift. Nope, not in my family. You was finna have a whole birthday party, and then you was about to have a whole Christmas. All right? Just holding those type of things to high regard, to show appreciation, to show love, to show support. I urge you to continue that legacy, to continue, even if it's not legacy, start your own. You know, you deserve to create memories that will last a lifetime, be it with your children, be it with yourself. Okay? All right? Have an annual girls trip with your husband or your wife. Make sure that we've decided, me and my husband have decided after our trip to Jamaica that we are going to get away quarterly, to start that new tradition within our family. We've been together for 12 years and we're just starting that tradition. You know what I mean? Because it refreshes you, it revives you, it gives you new perspective. It's what we deserve for working so hard. Just those things. Start the tradition, create the memories, and in you doing it with your children or someone younger than you, you're setting the precedence to continue legacy and tradition. That's all I got. Listen, I'm finna to go in here to this appointment real quick. I ain't finna tell you where I'm going, but listen, it's a part of self-love, amen. Self-love. Creating self-love. Taking care of the body. So, yeah, I'm on my way to my appointment, but I wanted to share that with you. Create memories that will last a lifetime for you and your offspring and everyone that you love. Bye, child.